have a huge problem right now and I'm in trouble. I'm trying to do my real estate bookkeeping and I just realized that I screwed up because I've been so hyper focused on my business. My real estate portfolio is catastrophic right now. The bank account is running dry. My Apopka rental has 3 master bedrooms and I rent by the room. 3 separate leases, 4 tenants. The idea was that renting by the room would bring in more income than renting the whole house to one tenant. And in theory, that is true. The problem is that I'm already underwater on that property, even when everyone pays. After the mortgage, utilities, internet, all the monthly costs, I am still in the hole about $400 to $500 every single month. That is before I go in there to work on fixtures. And God knows this property needs a lot of work done to it. I just finished a roof project on that property. Materials plus paying some friends for the labor came out to somewhere between $4,000 and $4,500. I saved a significant amount by doing it that way instead of hiring a contractor, but it still cost me thousands of dollars on a property that is already losing me money every month. Now here is where it gets worse. The tenants are behind. Not one of them, not two of them. All three of them have been making fragmented payments, partial payments, inconsistent payments. And because I have been so locked in on building my businesses, the eBay store, Etsy, Amazon, all of it, I took my eye off the bookkeeping on the real estate side. The last time I properly went through the books was February. It is now July. That is 5 months of fragmented, inconsistent payments that I have not fully reconciled. So right now, I don't even know exactly how much each tenant owes me. I have tried to work through it. I uploaded bank statements, transaction histories, even text message payment confirmations trying to get an accurate number. I still cannot land on a figure I trust. I know one tenant is actually in decent shape. They only owe July. But the other two are at least 2 months behind, and one of them might be closer to 2.5 months back. That is money that I should have been collecting and was not. I can't just show up to them and ask them for money when I don't even know how much I owe them. My real estate account is critically low right now. If the Apopka tenants don't pay this month, I will have to come out of pocket to cover the mortgage. My attention got pulled toward the businesses. And since the businesses started doing well, the cash flow from that side of things masked what was happening on the real estate side, which is why I didn't feel it. Since the property values went up, my net worth numbers were looking good, and I didn't feel the pain the way I should have. This was a fatal mistake. Now let me add some more gasoline to this dumpster fire. I have one property that is cash flowing. The second property that was cash flowing, which was the condo, is now also completely underwater. The taxes ended up increasing and the mortgage got reassessed. Now the mortgage, including the HOA, is about $1,850 and the property is only being rented out at $1,600, putting me another $250 in the hole. The reality when I strip away the appreciation and just look at cash flow is this. 2 of my 3 rentals are underwater on the mortgage right now. One property where the tenant pays on time is the only one actually performing and is currently subsidizing the condo. The Apopka rental is being subsidized by me. And the property I'm currently living in, which would normally cash flow, is not generating anything because it's where I'm currently living for the time. The long-term plan is to buy a new primary residence, move into that, and turn my current home back into a rental. That fourth rental property will help stabilize the portfolio, but that is a future move. Right now, I have to deal with what's in front of me. So here's the plan. First, I have to get the books straight on the Apopka property, no matter how painful that process is. I need an accurate number for what each tenant owes before I can have any real conversation with them. Then, I am going to have direct conversations with each tenant about where they stand and what the path forward looks like. If someone can't catch up on payments, I have to be willing to make the hard call. I can't keep subsidizing tenants who are not paying. That is not sustainable, and I have been too lenient for too long because I was afraid of vacancies. A year ago, I was terrified of vacancies because finding tenants became more difficult than usual. I was willing to tolerate slow payments because at least some money coming in was better than none, and I didn't have the funds to pay the mortgages all in all the repairs without some kind of help. I would have survived for 2 months, maybe 3 with partial tenants, but that would have wiped out financially. That was unacceptable with a newborn and a wife that was on maternity leave. But I am in a different position now. The business side has grown. I have more options. I cannot let fear of vacancies keep me in a situation where I am covering a mortgage out of pocket on a property that is supposed to be generating income. I don't have all the answers yet on how this resolves. I don't know if I am going to end up with vacancies at the Apopka property or not. For the condo, I'll probably raise rent next year and wait until the escrow shortage is paid and adjust the mortgage back down. Right now, I just need to hang tight until the day that interest rates come back down. I've been waiting for 2 years. I'll probably need to wait 2 or 3 more. However, something I am certain of is that I can't ignore this disaster anymore.